Hey FlossTubers, this is Laura Brinkman with Step Stitching. This is our third FlossTube. My stepdaughter, once again, is not able to join us, but that's okay. That's okay. She's a busy, busy girl. She's actually helping her mom tonight decorate for Christmas, so that is definitely the time of year, right? So I'm going to go over what I've done the last few weeks and kind of let you know where I'm going next and kind of what I'm into, and I don't know, whatever I decide to share, I guess. We'll just ride this together. First of all, I do want to point out behind me that I've updated my cross stitch board in my quilting and craft room. And that is the free stitch along with Fat Quarter Shop called All the Trimmings. They did that, I think, in October, maybe. And so I have that done. And then this cute little snowflake ornament. Can you see that? Yeah, there we go. That design was in the Christmas Ornaments edition of Just Cross Stitch. That's actually just hanging out there for now. It's going to be on the tree when we get our tree up. I don't know when that's happening. Hopefully before the 25th. So that's where we're at with that. First, I guess second, I want to say thank you so much to Deb from Deb and Liz from the Country Stitchers. They had done a floss tube about 2 weeks ago, I think, and they did 20 questions, and they chose one of my questions to ask, and they answered it, which was amazing. And then as a gift for choosing my question, they sent me a bunch of cute patterns. So there's so many in here that I want to do. I just don't even know where I'm going to start. But they sent this really cute one. The Holiday Hoopla has a cute snowman. I don't know how they knew that I love snowmen, but snowmen are my jam. So I'm definitely going to be making this for on my board when I switch it out to winter, which I'll show you what the main cross stitch is going to look like for that in just a minute. And then there's also this book by Just Nan that's Roses for St. Nicholas, which again is super, super cute. And then JBW Designs Welcome Home. I believe this is a sampler, which, believe it or not, I haven't done a sampler, so I may have to get this started. I want to try to put all of those on the list for 2022. And then this really super cute by the Trilogy, Season's Greetings. So that's that one. So thank you so much, Deb and Liz. That was so sweet. And what fun happy mail to get. And I really appreciate it. I love you guys so much. I try to watch every single one of your floss tubes. I went back and watched your old ones over. It's just kind of crazy. I love the ones that even just sitting there and stitching and talking and just being friends. It just feels like you just have a way of making everyone that is watching you feel like they're part of your stitching circle. So I love that and I appreciate it, and thank you so much for all you do. Okay, so speaking of thankful and all that good stuff, I also have a good friend in the local quilting guild that she had given me some patterns, and I stitched one of those up. So there is the greetings, and it's just an alphabet heart. This really didn't take me that long. I had it done in an evening, and then I just mounted it on sticky board. The buttons came with the pattern. I mounted it on sticky board, and then another piece of sticky board, and then on the back I have a command strip Velcro strip, because I'm actually putting this on one of the window panes in an antique window that I have. And I didn't want to do magnets on there just because I'm afraid the glass will break. So I'm using the command Velcro strips. And they're, there's 2 pieces of the Velcro strips, and you just stick them together and they lock, and it's great. It works great. So that's what I'm doing for that. Other things that I got done. Da-dum, da-dum. My first design that I put together with the Pick-to-Pat software was the MG logo, and I got it done. Yay! I want to get it, I'm going to frame it in like a 12 by 12 frame, and I'm going to put a mat in the frame. I think I'm going to do a black mat. So I need to go and get a mat cut for this. So that's where that's at. Yay! Another finish is the Starlit Snowflake. And that's from Fat Quarter Shop. It's So Emma. I use DMC number 24, 26, 28, and 29 on this. And I stitched it on a 14 count Aida. I don't know the brand. I think it was a, I don't even know. I don't know, but it's kind of like a teal. It's not a hand dyed. I actually bought it out of a lot, I guess, that the Quilting Guild had from a lady that had passed away. She had a bunch of cross stitch stuff, and she had a bunch of Aida cloth and linen, which I'm regretting that I didn't buy more at this point, but this is what I bought. And so on it, I did the magnets on the back, and that's what will go on my board once Christmas is over. So that's a good one. Yay, yay, yay. And then this is amazing. And these are all November finishes, just so you know I'm not cheating or anything here. I'm so excited about this. I am caught up with the Lori Holt stitch cards. This was the latest one that came out. There is the schoolhouse and the globe. And here's the apple and the telephone. Yay! I'm not sure why I'm singing it, but I'm very excited about it. The doll. And then I stitched the doll house again and then realized I had stitched it. And I was like, I don't understand. Like, how did I not find this dollhouse? And then the other day I was pinning some things on my design board for quilting and realized the pin cushion that I was sticking my pins into was the dollhouse. So that was great. But that's okay. The duplicate, I made it into a little pin cushion, and I gave it to the lady in the guild that gave me the cross stitch patterns last night as a thank you. So it worked out great. It was just meant to be that, you know, I have an extra of something and I need to give a gift. So then I also have the little piggy. I don't remember its name. These are all stitch cards, Lori Holt stitch cards. You can find them on Fat Quarter Shop. It is like kind of a subscription type thing. There's a little sheep. Okay, I do not have the cow because you might remember that that is what Callie chose to do. She's working on it. She's making progress, but it's not done. So I will say I am caught up with the stitch cards except for the cow, which was not my responsibility. It was someone else's responsibility and they have to get it done. I think that's enough pressure to put on her. I think it should. I think she needs some pressure put on her. I think everyone should comment below and be like, stitch the cow, stitch the cow. Maybe she'll listen. I don't know. Okay, so other than that, I did two. I'm going to see if I can show these to you without showing any of the pattern. I did this gnome, which I would show you him, but I gifted him away today. So that's fun. I did the gnome, and then the snowflake that you see beside me are both out of this Christmas ornament edition of Just Cross Stitch. So those are all November finishes. And I think that's where I'm at. Yeah. Well, the gnome and the snowflake, the little snowflake, are actually December finishes. I finished the gnome. I started the gnome Monday, but I finished it Wednesday, which was the 1st of December. And then I stitched the snowflake yesterday. I did a little bit on my lunch break, and then I finished it last night. Really quick, easy stitch. So if you have that magazine, the Christmas Ornament Just Cross Stitch magazine for 2021, yeah, It was super easy. I did switch out, I switched the silver, because I didn't have silver thread, for white. And I just did the really bright white that is like, I don't know, it's like the E, whatever it is. Or no, B. Is it B? B, E? I don't know. I'll look it up and I'll put it below. But that's what I switched out for that. So December plans. Okay, this is exciting. I have 2 Stitching with the Housewives charts that I want to do. One of them, snow delivery. I want to do that one. And then I'm also going to do the freebie, Chelsea's Chicken, which I don't have a picture and I can't show you the chart. So the other one, yeah, so Chelsea's Chicken and snow delivery. But then for December, I'm so excited about this. I am going to start the Prairie Schooler Santa for 2021. This is a goal for 2022. I want to stitch all of them from 1985 through the present. I have several of the charts. I am collecting the others slowly, but I am getting there. I went the other day and I picked out all the flosses. Yay! So I have all the floss, DMC floss, and then I did the math because that's who I am, and decided that I was going to use, it's Leisure Arts, and it's 8F14 count. So my Santas are going to be a little bigger than what the pattern, because the pattern is for 18 count, but I'm going to stick with 14 count, and it's Dirty Linen by Leisure Arts. So that's what I'm going to stitch them on. I did the math. I think I should have enough for at least most of them. So, and the plan is I'm going to do 2021. And then I'm going to do 1985. So I'm going to get current and then I'm going to go back. And I think what I might do is work backwards and forwards. So I'll do like 2021 and 1985. And then January, I'll do 2020 and 1986. And then I'll just do like one of the most recent and one of the oldest and just kind of keep going together. And I have enough. I should have enough by the time I get there. I've been scavenging high and low. So I'm sorry if you've been outbid lately on any eBay auctions for Prairie Schooler Santas or anything. It could have been me. Okay, so that's that. And then the other thing I'm very excited about starting, I made the decision the other day. I couldn't decide for 2022, like what all I wanted to do, because I know I want to do all the calendar crates from Stitching with the Housewives and their minis. And now they're releasing these adorable snowmen that I want to do. Priscilla, you're killing me, girl. You're killing me, because you've got to start like releasing ugly patterns, because all of this cute stuff is just killing me. I want to do all of it, and there's no way I can do all of it unless I don't stitch anything else, and that's not fair. So your patterns need to be uglier from now on, okay? Just for like a few months, just so I can get caught up. But what I'm going to do, and I picked this cloth, I have no clue what it is. It's hand dyed, it's 18 count. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of a light gray, marbly look. And I'm going to stitch the Prim Stitch Series by Lori Holt on that. So in December, this month, I'm going to try to get the border done. And the border is it's a lot. I can't show you that page, but like all of this, like all of that, and then the in-between grids. I'm going to do all of that in December. So yeah, so I need to get I have the cloth, and I have the pattern, and I have a bag. So I have my little floss clutch in there, which I've been making these because I don't know. I don't want like a huge thing, but I have a few things that I do want. So it just has a needle minder in it, and it has a little place for me to stick my needle when I'm not using it. And I'm just putting a few little binder clips on it. And then it just hooks closed. So I have that. I have my needle. I have my clips. I just need to get my floss in there and get my floss cut. And I should probably do that later tonight. I think, I want to say that I'm starting that on the 12th. I think that's right. Yeah. But in the last video, I was talking about how you prepare your floss. And someone was saying that they couldn't see in the video what I was doing. So I'm going to flip the little camera down a little bit. So I can, that's not a very becoming angle, but okay. Anyway, I'm going to get the camera down here. And I was going to show you how I do my floss. Make sure I'm not showing anything I shouldn't be. And I'm not. Oh, I'm going to pause for just 1 second. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. No. So what I do for the floss, I'll have my floss drops, which I didn't bring over here with me. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, just hang on 1 second. Do 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 do. You can't see me. Shoot. I can't find my Sharpie. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, that was not very becoming at all. Sorry. Let's see if we can get a little bit higher. Okay. All right. So I just took both of the ends off of my floss. Of course, I didn't save the... Oh my goodness. I'm just like losing my mind tonight, people. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Well, we know what color it is. It's getting old sucks. Okay. 3022. Oh, I threw them in here. Look at this. I made this little... Yes. It's 3022. Okay. Usually it's a little more organized when I get my floss drops together. But hey, we're just going to go roll with it. So I have my floss drop. I got these from Fat Quarter Shop. These are Lori Holt's new little... They're like egg drops or something. Farm fresh eggs. Yep. Okay. So this is number 3022. So I'm just going to write that on there with a Sharpie. And then I'm going to cut my thread. And this is where I'm going to turn this down. Okay. And of course, now that I've, told you I'm going to do this, it's going to get all tangled and a hot mess, but it's all right. And this doesn't take too long. Okay, so this is the deal. I learned this from Kimberly Jolly at Fat Quarter Shop. I also do the loop method, and I do the sewing method. I don't use a hoop. I just stitch in hand. Okay, so now I have this whole length out. I'm bringing the ends together. And again, the whole length out. and bringing the ends together. And now I have like, you know, it's that long, right? So I'm just going to take the ends and cut them and then fold them in half again. Put that through my floss drop, pull the tails, and this is now ready to go on my binder ring. And then I'm going to do that with all of this, but there's like 3 of each color in here. So I will do 1 skein of each color and put it on my binder ring. So then when I go to stitch, and I'll also put them in numerical order on my ring. And then when I go to stitch, I have all my colors ready. When I go to stitch, I take the whole thing off. I'll just pull the 1 out and put these back on. The one that I have out, I'll pull 1 strand of it out. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't need it right now. And then I wind the rest of it kind of around my hand and stick it on my floss clutch. And then I'll put this like on the arm of my chair as I'm stitching, and then I can just like pull out this thread. I have my scissors, I have everything I need. And then anything that's left over, it's like, this is batting in here, so it sticks. It's not gonna like fall, right? And then I'll just, you know, if I'm still working on that color, then I just leave it in there, and the next time I sit down to stitch, it's already ready for me. So I don't have to get it out again. So yeah, that's kind of what I do with that. The prim, it's going to be huge. It's going to be like, I think it's like 15 by 20, I think is what I figured out that it's going to be. And it's going to be a year-long project. So my plan is to get the border done in December, and then there's 12 scenes, and I'll do 1 each month in 2022. Yeah, in addition to the other things that I also want to do. So that's kind of where I'm at. December, let's see. December, I'm going to do the 2021 Santa, the 1985 Santa, the Chelsea's Chicken, the Snow Delivery, and the Prim Border. Yeah, that's my December 2021 plan. And then January, I'm thinking, so stay tuned, and I'll tell you about January, closer to January, I guess. And that's when I'll start using my planner that I'm very excited about using. But yeah, so that's what's going on in my stitchy world. And I hope you are having a wonderful holiday season. I hope you are safe and spreading cheer wherever you go. And I will see you soon. I hope to see you on FlossTube. If you have a FlossTube channel, please comment below and tell me what it is in case I don't follow you. And I'll check yours out too. Have a wonderful evening and weekend, and I will see you in a couple weeks.